All right, I'm gonna start off our video this week. We had a fan come up to me and Burt after the race Saturday night, and we were presented this flag right here in this case, and this is by far the coolest thing anyone has ever given us. This is what all the sacrifices we do to go to the racetrack every week. This is when it pays off, is when somebody gives back to us something like this. This is the actual flag that flew over the Al-Fal Palace in Baghdad on July 4th, 2011. And I mean, for a race fan to give this to me and Burt out of respect of what we do, it just can't, like, we can't explain how much respect we have for these guys that do this and go to Afghanistan and Iraq and places like that and fight for our country. And to be able to have some of this, a piece of this, a history, to put in our race shop, like, this is just by far the coolest thing ever. They're huge race fans. They live about 3 hours from here, so they actually even made a 3-hour trip just to come to the race this weekend. The coolest thing is the fan here is standing in front of the palace with his Myers Brothers Racing t-shirt on. And like, that right there says a lot. I don't even know if there's anything I can say about that, but like, that's pretty awesome. And when people do this kind of stuff for us, I mean, you just can't put it into words how it makes you feel. So this is going up with all our trophies in the Myers Race Shop this week. race recap. The 200 lap race from the first race this year at Bowman Gray. We ended up fourth. Burt brought home a win, which is pretty good. First and fourth, that's where we qualified, so can't complain too much about that. It was a long, tough race. You know, we did a lot of riding, but we ran hard on restarts. That's usually the way those long races go. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, a lot of cautions. A lot of people got some torn up race cars, but you know, that's part of Bowman Gray. We started fourth. We ran fourth pretty much all night. We got to third, we're back to fifth, back to third. We actually finally got to third, and Burt and Lee got together, and Lee Jeffries spun out, and that put us second. And I got my shot at Burt, and we were first and second on the restart, and I beat him first corner, and I got the lead of the race, and thought we were sitting good, and we caught another caution. And after that caution, it just went downhill. We went from first to fourth in the last 25 laps of the race, which is hard to swallow sometimes. But our car just went away. We picked up something on the right front tires, and you know, I kind of felt like I was a sitting duck those last few laps. The two cars behind me had new tires on, and Burt still had good tires, which my tires weren't that worn out. You know, it wasn't like we abused the race car and it went away. It was just really, it's hard to explain because it just acted so different every time. You know, some restarts the car would not turn. You know, it's hard to explain to people that don't drive race cars that when you turn the steering wheel and your car keeps going straight, you know, that's the kind of situation we were in, you know, in the race. But you know, to bring it home fourth, it's still in one piece. We kind of know where we need to be next week to get the car a little bit better. The race car was super fast, and looking forward to going over there next week. You know, I think we're going to be real tough every week. I think Burt's going to have to put up with us all year and not just a race or two here and there. As of now, it looks like Burt's got the best car over there. You know, he pretty much had the lead or second. You know, him and Lee swapped the lead several times Saturday night, but I think Burt's car was just a little bit better than everybody else's. I sure wish it would stay green when I got the lead. I think I could have held him off for 25 laps, but he'd had to move me. I know he didn't want to. But congratulations to those guys. They've been working hard. They've been running good. But we will be back next week, and hopefully we'll be on top next week and not fourth. But we'll see.